I haven't seen any Indian spirits ever since I moved out here 5 years ago, and they were crawling when I was younger, 20 years ago. Everywhere. Wind in the sky and the water. So, for some reason, I'm heading to Newfoundland via Vancouver Island. We see this Indian. And I'm watching him. I see the Indian. And we're going to drive right past him. And I say to the guy, aren't you going to pick him up? He says, pick up who? I said, that Indian. He said, I don't see any Indian. And I looked over at the Indian, and he looked at me and he goes, like this. And then he disappears. I don't mean into the bush, I mean gone. And I go, oh boy, here we go. Something's coming. So, I get the Sombrio, climb down all the way to the beach. There's nobody there. I walk down the beach to where the river enters the ocean. And it's in flood. It's springtime. And I'm standing there, and I'm looking. I'm just looking at the forest. Just not looking around, just looking at it, right ahead of me. And the water is rushing under my peripherals like crazy. Just rushing. And I'm just enjoying this. And then I look down idly, and all of a sudden, the water and the sky and the land rises in a dancing domed carousel all around me, dancing to the sound of, you guessed it, the spheres. Only this time, I wasn't just hearing them. Everything was happening around me, and I was standing in the middle in a state of absolute contentment, beatitude, peace. Never had it before or since. Not like that. Unless I'm curled up with Pamela and the rent's paid. That's different. Contentment. No desire for anything in this world or anywhere else. At peace. And I realized that serenity is 1,000 times better than the ecstasy of cosmic consciousness. You can't beat serenity for buzz. Now, the young would call that boring. I call it the ultimate. Because when it was happening, I shifted from my cauldron to my solar plexus. And I was in the seat of wisdom. Me. A wise man. Marvelous. What I didn't know was it was a temporary visit. So, I'm in the middle of all of this amazing wonder, and I've got this amazing sensation. And it's the opposite of the glow. It's opposite of the heart. It's got nothing to do with the head. It's something else. And it's peace incarnate. That's the solar plexus. That's where the wise people live. Wow. Better than anything. Anything imaginable on this earth. Serenity. And not a fool's serenity. So, I figure, all right, time for the Sorcerer's Apprentice thing. And I stop it. I'm standing there thinking, wow. And then I start it up again. And it starts up. The whole thing happens again. I did it. I started it. Whew. Angels singing, instruments exquisite. The highest and the lowest of the musical range was so narrow, and yet it covered every conceivable desire. Exquisite, haunting. And the whole world broken up and dancing. And there's me, serene in the middle. I go, oh, thanks, guys. So I leave.